The Tour Down Under returns for the first time since 2020 with a brand new route. Instead of being decided on Willunga Hill, this year's race includes a prologue time trial and will likely be decided on Mount Lofty. Before looking at the individual stages, keep in mind that there are time bonuses on offer: 10, 6 and 4 seconds at the finish line, plus 3, 2 and 1 seconds at intermediate sprints. Let's take a look at the stages. The race begins with a 5.5 km prologue. Interestingly, TT bikes are not allowed. This rule was put in place so teams wouldn't have to fly their TT bikes all the way to Australia. Aero bars are not permitted, but disc wheels and aero helmets are allowed. Will certain riders perform better or worse than expected on this setup? Stage 1 is 150 km and features repeats of Mengele's Hill. Averaging just 3.6%, I wouldn't expect it to be too much of a problem for the sprinters. Stage 2 is 155 km with a few steeper hills. Nettle Hill averages 6.8%, but it is 20 km from the finish line. Stage 3 is 117 km and finishes after a descent down Corkscrew Road. The corkscrew is 3.6 km at 6.8%, which provides a perfect launchpad for attacks. Stage 4 is 133 km in Willunga, but don't get your hopes up. It doesn't include the famous Willunga Hill. Instead, this should be a day for the sprinters. Stage 5 is 113 km and features 5 ascents of Mount Lofty, a 2.6 km climb at 7.3%. It makes for a difficult day, totaling 3,100 meters of climbing in just 113 kilometers. Overall, the race looks to be decided by the prologue and Stage 5, but Stage 3 offers an opportunity for someone to shake things up. It should be a fun race. Now let's take a look at the riders. There is a strong field of Australian riders on the start list, but not many big-name international riders. Jake Alula brings a strong team, including Michael Matthews and Simon Yates. Matthews had a strong 2022 season and was on the podium of the Australian National Road Race Championships earlier this month. He can climb fairly well and might be able to score bonus seconds in the intermediate sprints. Other GC contenders include Ben O'Connor from AG2R, Rohan Dennis from Jumbo-Visma, Jay Vine from UAE, and Jay Hindley from Bora Hansgrohe. Sprinters include Caleb Ewan on the Australian national team, Phil Bauhaus of Bahrain Victorious, Brian Cocard of Cofidis, Caden Groves of Alpecin Quickstep, and Boy van Poppel of Intermarché. Keep an eye on Luke Plapp, who won the Australian National Championships road race and came fourth in the TT. Jay Vine was the winner in the TT. Prologue, Luke Durbridge. Durbo has a history of performing well in Australia and got second in the National Championships TT earlier this month. Since 2019 he has won the National Champs TT twice and come second 3 times. Stage 1, I predicted a sprint finish, and who better than Caleb Ewan to finish the job. He didn't do well in the National Championships, but he always has the capability to win on any given day. Stage 2, Luke Plapp. He showed great form at the Australian Nationals. Stage 3, Simon Yates. He's the type of rider who could get a gap on the corkscrew. He'll get away and the riders behind will fail to cooperate. Stage 4, Michael Matthews. The sprint is slightly uphill and suits him well. Stage 5, Jay Vine. At Nationals he showed he's in good form. At last year's Vuelta he showed he can climb with the best. Overall winner, J. Vine. He'll stay close enough in the prologue and seal the deal with a Stage 5 victory. Share your predictions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.